Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Whoa. That's not supposed to play right now. Hey, everybody. It's good to have you. Like last night, we're just getting started. It's 6:59 p.m. And as you hear, you might hear the depth in my voice tonight. I am fighting tooth and nail. I'm trying to stave off whatever the hell is trying to take me down since late last night. And I'm giving it hell. I gave it the vitamin I and all types of nasal sprays. Those continue. The LDM 100, been doing that by the hour. The zinc, the quercetin, the vitamin D, the NAC, and the bromelain. And of course, good old-fashioned water and good old-fashioned just, come on, body. Come on, human body, do your thing. It's Christmas Eve tomorrow, of course, because how the hell else would a year like this end, you know, or attempt to end? Jay's here right now. Jay, it's so good to see you.
Give
on
those
this.
microbes hell,
I know.
Frank.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You got to think about the last week of the year.
I don't know what the hell. Well, you know what? The first week of the year too.
Yeah.
But this is how the year started, and
it's true.
I'm just like, it pisses me off. You know what it's like? The last couple of weeks, I'm telling you, there has been almost like a stalking effect. I feel like I have been stalked by sickness. Everybody is reporting this and that. There's a kid here who's throwing his guts up. Everybody's doing, and I'm like, oh man, we're getting closer and closer to Christmas, and I feel like I'm getting stalked here. Like, you ever see the movie The Other Guys with Mark Wahlberg and
A while ago, yeah.
Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Okay, when Will Ferrell gets his red Prius stolen, and
yes.
when they recover it, it has all of the earmarks of there having been a homeless
encampment in there. Yeah.
There was a homeless orgy in there.
Yeah.
And they even left the homeless men who were defiling the inside of his car. They even left a note behind, and it said, "Hey, thanks for the F Shack." And it's something like that, and then it was signed "Dirty Mike and the Boys." Now, later on in the movie, he gets his Prius back, and he and Mark Wahlberg are sitting, on a wall somewhere, and they're just talking about the case and all this other stuff. The car is parked behind them, and these homeless men start coming in like, "Hey, boy," and they start talking about their whatever. They're obviously they want to get back into the Prius and have a fun time. And Will Ferrell says, "Are you Dirty Mike and the Boys?" He goes, "How do you know who we are?" Whatever. And they start running away. "Come on, boys, let's get out of here." And I think one of the last things that they scream when they're there is, "We are going to have sex in your car. It will happen again." I feel like that is what the germs have been saying to me. Like every once in a while, I'll get a sniffle, and I'm like, boom, I kill it on the spot.
Yeah.
Sprays, everything else. And then, but it's almost like Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget.
Oh.
"I'll come back. You haven't seen the last of me.
Next time, Gadget."
Yeah. "We are going to have sex in your car. It will happen again."
But you're beating it.
Yeah, well,
You got it this year.
somebody's having sex in my car right now, but I'm going to kick them out quick.
I didn't see anything out there.
Yeah. I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you. Oh, speaking of last night, did you hear the comment? Do you think it's possible to see gravity if you get horny enough?
I did hear that comment.
Yeah.
I actually, when the caller, it was a caller that brought that up, right?
It's being able to see gravity, whether I think I can do it.
And when there was a long pause, and I was putting myself in your position because the pause was pretty long, thinking like, what would I say in this situation? You had a pretty good one. I have nothing on that.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that is seeing gravity. That is quite the.
I can actually see gravity.
Yeah, I didn't.
That's how hot I am right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know who had a really rough go of it that I want to talk about. We're talking about health issues here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tonight, it's been a long time. Before we go anywhere, because this is a very, very critical thing. A big announcement, obviously. I have about 100 names here and the name picker already, but tonight, up until the last minute, you still can get into the raffle for the last black wheelchair Santa I have.
Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, he still has the tags and everything like that. I really have loved him being on here. So we have Black Wheelchair Santa. We have Chris Ann Hall's non-compliant documentary. We have not Rotten Pain, but Set the Charges 2017 shrink-wrapped album, Sky Goes On. You're also going to be getting, that's not it. You're also going to be getting, like I said last night, a full bag of Signals and a full bag of Dulce. And on top of that, you're getting an ounce of silver, which is now $74. It was
I feel terrible about not getting in on this.
It was $69.74 last night. Like, listen, it can depress at any time.
I know.
But this is where it going. This is where it goes. And you know the history of this thing, $74 an ounce now. So we got that. And tonight, to throw it out on there, we had a friend of the show send me 3 McDonald's Farmers Almanacs.
Oh.
And I'm going to send one out to somebody tonight because we know that the other Farmers Almanac, it's the last year.
That's right.
Well, apparently the McDonald's Farmers Almanac, this is the 2026, this is their 129th year of publication as well.
Huh.
So
dueling Farmers Almanacs?
Listen, it's all there for you. Tells you when to plant and harvest by the moon cycles. So we're putting a Farmer's Almanac in there as well.
That's quite a prize pack.
I know. And you send a super chat at quitefranklysuperchat.com, the Rumble, the YouTube, the Gold Pills, and it's the last night before Christmas. And that's it. I just want to give stuff away. Now, speaking of health issues, we have had this would be a tradition now if we did it this time around. We couldn't do it last week because, of course, it was the night of the Christmas party. But we wanted to talk about the death of George Washington in the first half.
Yes.
And, we tried to get Matt to come by. We tried like hell. And I just... What the hell's that? What is that? What the hell is this? Oh, wow. My gosh. How is this?
This is incredible.
Father Washington is here. How are you, sir?
So good to see you.
So it's good to beseech you. Please, sir, have a regal seat right over there on the amoeba couch, right over here, sir. Please, and take whatever you need. Take whatever you need.
This is unbelievable. So we're gonna get to do this.
I think we are. I don't know what he's looking for right now.
Getting my stuff ready.
He's getting some kind of an electronic device.
That can't be possible.
Hold on a second. There he is again. Wait. Hold on. This is an incredible thing here. I should have had a cameraman, but I did not know that this was going to be possible. Mr. Washington, thank you so much for being here. Please have a seat and enjoy yourself. And we're
speechless.
We are speechless. So
it's unusual.
The microphone is right next to you. The microphone is right next to you. That device right next to you, sir.
I forgot the fucking shit.
Now, yes.
I was just cometh from a great battle.
You are the victor of Yorktown, are you not, sir?
The victor of every war.
How did the battle go today, sir?
We won.
Excellent. That's good news.
I did not know that you had a black beard, sir.
It's just the lighting in the room. It's red.
Makes sense.
The red lighting makes the beard black. Of course, we know the color wheel. We know that this is possible. So, sir, I hate to make you relive this, but of course, there is a part of your life that is still very enigmatic.
It's true.
It's a mysterious end. And we have a clinical nutritionist here. This is my friend Jay. Maybe you remember him from last year. I don't know how much memory you have in ghost form. Hello.
It's nice to see you again, sir.
Very good to see you.
Pardon me.
Pardon you.
Ghost form.
Yes. Well, we're going to talk about the last couple of days of your life. And I don't know where Jay would like to start.
Well, I thought we could just sort of...
Last couple of days of my life.
Yes. Do you remember it?
What?
Do you remember the last days of your life?
Now.
Oh, it feels like breaking news to him.
Oh! How do you feel right now? Do you feel okay? I mean,
I feel alive.
Well, it's a
That's
rainy.
good.
Listen, it's a rainy. It's been a rainy, cold, kind of pneumonia-y kind of day.
Yes.
And this is much like those fateful days back in 1799.
1799.
Oh, go ahead and walk us through what happened then.
Sure. Maybe we could just give you an idea of who we're talking about here for anybody who doesn't know, which is obviously ridiculous. But George Washington is a white male farmer, married, no children, age 67 years, 10 months. He's first seen at 4 a.m. on December 14th, complaining of difficulty breathing, swallowing, aphonia, soreness, and pain in the neck.
Oh, I hate that.
That's how I feel right now.
That is how you feel right now? I'm
gonna
sorry to hear that.
Give him some LDM 100.
Well, let's go back a little family history. Father died at age 49 of pneumonia. Mother died, no age listed. Remainder of family history vague and irrelevant. Sorry about that. It seems awfully rude to say irrelevant, but...
That was uncouth.
Yes.
It was uncouth of you to bring up that painful
Please
memory in his
show
last
more
moments.
couth.
Which is why he has now adopted so many millions of family as us Americans. He
This
is
is
our
true.
father.
Quite a history, sir. Patient has led a vigorous and rugged outdoor life, has had smallpox, dysentery, malaria, pneumonia. After the age of 50, had carious teeth that necessitated complete removal. Eyesight failed early, and there is some evidence of recurrent attacks of iritis.
That one is wrong. I see fine.
I will
I see like a beagle.
just updating my notes.
I see his.
Just
I can see as clearly as a beagle.
updating my notes. Okay. Okay. So present illness. The present illness dates from December 12th, when the patient was, as his custom, rode about his farm from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The day was inclement with rain, snow, and sleet. When he came in, he noticed that his clothing was wet and snow was hanging from his hair.
I thought I had a long day outside. I'm all wet. I think we should look into getting some help.
Well, but here's the thing, sir. It's we're about to have dinner, and it being so late, you went to dinner without changing your clothes. But that's okay. You retired early and you rested well.
Hungry.
Of course, you've been outside all day marking trees.
So he went to dinner with wet clothes.
Yes,
Because it would probably be unbecoming to change or to let people wait for him.
that's what it was. He didn't want people to wait for him.
Dude, we've read his etiquette book. We understand his mindset on this. He killed him in the end, but okay.
So the next morning, that'll teach you to have manners. The next morning, December 13th, he complained of a sore throat, but continued to go outside marking trees. When he came in, he was quite hoarse, but otherwise normal, and read aloud for some time to his family. Is there any particular, anything you...
I don't recall what I read, but I do remember going over how laborious the day was and how I told them that in the next few days I would go downtown and hire help.
It's a very good move.
It's a good one. Hey, may I ask how he would mark trees? How would you mark a tree,
With
Mr.
my
Brett?
semen.
That's what I was thinking.
Excellent.
Okay.
It contributes to the exhaustion. It was...
Produced more trees.
I personally fertilized the trees.
Personally seeded the yard, yeah. So it was suggested that he take something for his cold, but he replied, quote, "No, you know I never take anything for a cold. Let it go as it came."
Please, I do not take anything for a cold. Let it go as it came.
That's a very badass thing to
It's
say.
inspiring.
That's not. I'm not saying that.
Now
As
get
soon as
the
I
fuck
feel,
out of my face.
no, get the fuck out
This
of
is
here.
the opposite of Frank.
As
Takes
soon,
everything out of the kitchen
as soon as
sink.
was that I feel a sneeze coming. I start swallowing Windex. All right, keep going.
Okay, so he retired early again. He wakes up at 3 a.m. on December 14th. He awoke in a chill and informed his wife that he had the ague.
Martha,
Yes?
I've gotten the ague.
Oh, no. He could hardly speak, and breathing was difficult.
I've gotten
George.
I've gotten the ague.
The ague again. While attempting to swallow a mixture of molasses, vinegar, and butter, he was convulsive and almost suffocated.
Oh no.
It's just hyper realistic.
I'm gonna kill
Something.
What's happening? Something's
Hold
happening.
on. So I know what we should do.
We should lay him down.
Yes, and maybe we should let some blood. So a pint of blood was let.
Okay, let's lay you down.
Frank's going to come over and help. Don't worry. We have help on the way, sir. So we're going to let...
I'm going to... Yes.
Yeah, this is the perfect tool for bloodletting.
I slayed
It's
many British.
It's a
with that
precise
sword.
instrument.
There's still blood stains on it.
I can give you a... I think I might be able to give you a play-by-play
you.
of the bloodletting.
I'm bleeding.
He's bleeding well.
Let's see. Okay. So...
I'm getting lighted.
Doctors, they thought bad blood accumulated and stagnant in the body and needed to be removed. So that's the idea of bloodletting. So actually, it's a double-edged knife, and they cut deeply into a vein in Washington's arm so that his blood flowed into a bowl.
Get it over with.
They got half a pint of blood out of him. Okay,
Get
so
my piss bowl and pour the blood in there.
you're gonna need it. Okay, so now, so the pint of blood was let, and smelling salts was gently rubbed on the throat. The patient complained that the pressure of the rubbing hurt him, and it was discontinued. Nay.
Don't touch my throat.
Sorry, sir. A piece of flannel soaked in sal volatile, which is smelling salts, was bound around the neck. Shortly after 4 a.m., the patient was seen by Dr. Craik, who found him sitting up, bathing his feet in hot water.
Oh, it's good to see him on your...
Yes.
Good to see you sitting
Things
up
might
again,
have changed for the better now.
Well, I feel great.
Changing positions from lying down to sitting had not quite relieved the trouble breathing, and he was put back to bed.
I don't feel that good.
Okay, back to bed, sir. At this time, the patient was feverish, breathing with difficulty, face flushed, pulse rapid, mentally alert. Chest exam was negative, and there is no record of examination of the throat, which I think is kind of strange because he's having trouble breathing.
I know.
But they never examined his throat. Okay. Dr. Craik applied what's called blister of cantharides to the neck. If you actually want to know what that is a highly poisonous beetle. Is ground up and smeared all over the neck.
They're putting ground up beetles on his neck?
Poisonous beetle.
What are you doing to me?
Don't worry, sir. It makes a field of blood blisters across the neck, and then they are drained.
Yes, okay. I concur that will work.
This does not seem effective, but here we go. He was also prescribed a gargle of vinegar and sage tea. In trying to gargle, the patient gagged severely and became cyanotic. So again, trouble breathing.
Oh, no. Stay with us. Stay with us, George.
Sir, stay. Inhalation of vinegar and hot water was given. More blood was let. Swallowing became more difficult. Are we going to let more blood, or are we just going to imagine? Oh, okay.
Do it for real.
More. It is 2 days before Christmas, after all. More blood was let.
Cut my wrist.
Oh.
Thank you.
If you guys could only see what I see.
I'm bleeding again.
Okay. Swallowing became more difficult. A consultation was sought. Dr. Gustavus R. Brown of Port Tobacco and Dr. Elijah Dick of Alexandria visited the patient, and they advised further bloodletting. And at this point, it was noted the blood, quote, came slow and thick.
Oh, man. That means that there's not a lot left.
Yeah, not a lot left. The Late in the afternoon, a full dose of calomel and tartar emetic were given in order to basically make him everything come out both ends.
Oh,
Yeah. This is really incredible. Trouble swallowing increased at 8 o'clock p.m. Another blister of cantharides, which is the poisonous beetle, was applied to the throat, and hot wheat plasters to the legs and feet. Want to apply the wheat plasters? I don't know.
Put on my wheat.
I left my wheat at home. There we go. So
What's the hot wheat?
sir, so the patient sat up for a time in full realization of his approaching end and his attention to various property matters and to correcting his will. Yes.
I'm dying.
Oh, no, don't say that, George.
Let me take care of business.
Okay.
Nothing. You're out of the will.
So at this point, we have drained a total of 80 ounces of George Washington's blood, which is about 40% of his blood. 40%.
Draining me, Martha.
Which is also really unfortunate because that's, that carries oxygen and poor George is struggling to breathe. So it's not a great move. By the end of the day, Washington was running on empty. He begged, quote, "You had better not take any more trouble about me, but let me go off quietly. I cannot last long." You better not take any more trouble with me, but let me go off quietly.
Let me go off.
I cannot last long.
Shan't last longer.
But they did not let him go, applying more blister beetles. And of course, yes. Yep.
One more beetle. Why are you doing this to me? I don't want this.
we want you to live.
The patient died between 11 and 12 p.m. on December 14th. He was conscious until the last few minutes. And before the end, one of his last acts was to take his own pulse. I think there's one more line I'm looking for. I can't seem to find it.
There it I can't.
Hold on. Searching for the last words.
You're not dead yet, George.
Yeah.
You still have one more word. Isn't it "'tis well"?
Yes, there you go.
Oh.
And that is so he took his own pulse, and the last thing he was heard to say was, "'Tis well."
Yeah. Don't move. Don't move. We want to capture the emotion of the moment.
We need to be able to get a screenshot. There.
This is very emotional.
He also instructed his secretary, Tobias Lear, "Have me decently buried. Do not let my body be put into the vault less than 3 days after I am dead." He feared being buried alive. His final words, after Lear confirmed, "'Tis well." Martha sat at the foot of his bed, devastated. The scene, family, doctors, enslaved attendants, highlights Washington's composure amid agony. And that is the end of our beloved George Washington. 'Tis well, George, 'tis well. Is he down there long enough to get a screenshot of the final moment?
Oh, we got it.
Okay, you got it.
I was trying. Those are the most dramatic stare-offs I've seen.
I know. Okay.
Hold on, we do it one more time. One more time.
It's not funny.
Rip George Washington. The glassy eyes and everything.
It's good. The 1,000-yard stare.
Wait, hold on. I'm not even gonna look.
I can see it in thing right there.
Oh yeah.
You can see me?
He can see himself in the monitor.
Oh, you can see him. He can see himself. Well, that's very well. Thank you so much.
It's quite the end. You know, so he actually, when he asked Martha to fetch his will, I found a couple of other things. He actually burned one of them. So
one of his wills?
One of his wills was burned. So we'll never know.
I wonder what that was all about.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it was.
What was it?
Yeah. Just think about it.
Oh, what is it? Was it the dowry slaves?
Worse than that.
Oh, even worse.
Worse.
It was the Freemason stuff.
No, I wasn't no Freemason. Oh yeah, I wasn't Freemason. I wasn't no Illuminati.
Oh,
Against it.
worse than
Against
that.
the Illuminati.
Who wrote?
Let's see what else we got.
That was it. That was the end.
One of the doctors, I think I told you this before. One of the doctors that came in suggested a tracheotomy, which likely would have saved his life.
Oh.
And he was denied.
Next year
by
we
the
should
other
do a
doctors.
tracheotomy.
Instead,
There we go.
they gave me a bacchiotomy.
You need a
Next year we should do if they did give him that procedure, and then if he lived, and then I can like role play as George Washington.
Alternate
throughout the
history.
year.
We can do alternate history.
Okay. What would have happened had George Washington received the tracheotomy and survived?
Yes.
I mean, he was only 67.
He would have definitely lived to be at least 200.
Yeah. And if we had antibiotics. So, yeah, that's
Little Neosporin would have done a lot on those wounds.
I mean, he was in robust health. He was, this was just an infection that caused, literally, that shut off his windpipe. And there's a bunch of ways around it, but unfortunately, they chose to let 40% of his blood.
Can somebody close George's eyes?
I can't reach
His
from here.
his whole life it culminated with that look. His entire life it culminated with that stare. Oh well, this is thank you. Well,
thank you, sir, for helping us
Thank you for your
relive
service.
these final hours. It was sad that you didn't get to see the year 1800. You only missed it by a few weeks.
that was December 14th.
Yeah, 1799. He would have seen the turn of the century.
Well, on any matter, I'm sure the country and this state is the exact way that we left it.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes, no, we should not tell him anything about the modern day.
No,
it'll
no.
kill him.
It'll kill him again.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to tell them about diversity, equity, inclusion?
What are those?
Oh, nothing,
Those
sir.
Forts or battleships?
Yes, both.
Those are all three battleships.
Nothing to concern yourself with. sir.
Right. The most fierce.
USS Diversity, Fort Equity, Camp Inclusion. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for everything you've done.
And contributed to the Republic.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, Jay, we did it again.
We did it again.
And it's
And it's only going to get bigger and better.
yes.
We're going to have a Martha next year. Frank, you and I are going to have to commit to some costumes. Maybe we'll have to play the doctors.
I can do that.
We'll get lapel microphones so I can narrate on the fly, and we'll organize the whole scene together, and I think we could do it.
I'll be the one that puts the Beatles on.
Yeah.
And I'll drain the blood out of the arms.
Yeah.
Um.
I think we should go for hyper realistic.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean the costume one upped it. I mean I know we had the costume last year, but it's
I just
it's
hope
getting better and better.
I'm telling you, the laughing actually cured me a little bit. I feel really good right
Opens
now.
things up.
Oh, I feel really good right now.
Yeah.
But I just gotta say, I hope you guys the best screenshot collected of that
Ooh.
will become the new
Good one.
YouTube chat emoji.
Great idea.
Because of course, Black Wheelchair Santa, Christmas is over. I'll leave that until January 1st, but we need to all new seasonal stuff, and that'll be great. So that'll be a new emoji. And yeah.
One of the after we did this last year, so for the audience, this is like a crowdsourcing thing because I found this copy in the medical literature, which was like, I don't even remember how I found it. It was just a rare find. I think I don't remember. It was a couple years ago, but then somebody last year sent snapshots of a book that they had that gave me a little bit more detail. And so every year I'm able to pull in a little bit more detail and start to complete the picture. And I think eventually I'm going to actually write it out as sort of like a a script type thing rather than just pull, because today I was just pulling it from like a bunch of different sources, but I think maybe next year I'll actually compile it into one document that we can actually read. And
you can probably write that script with Brooklyn.
I know, right? The death of George. It'll be a very short skit.
Chrissy Mayer was really upset when I told, I got in touch with her a couple days ago. I said, hey, so listen, Tuesday is going to be the death of Washington. She was looking for a Martha Washington costume. Oh. She wanted to go all out. And when I told her it was going to be Tuesday, she said, what? I thought it was going to... So essentially, she couldn't be here tonight. She's making an appearance somewhere else. But next year, we're going to have a Martha Washington. We're going to have,
And next year, I'm just saying, it's a week. It's a Monday. The 14th is a Monday. So if we wanted to, we could actually do it on the day. On that Monday.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
That'll be perfect.
I think that would be fun. We'll recreate it.
Because didn't we do it on the 17th last year?
Yeah, I don't think we've nailed the day yet.
We're going to nail it next year.
Yeah.
Of all things, there's some great, I see some great shots that are coming in through Discord right now. Here's a good one. Wait, let me put this one up on the screen.
But imagine if we're all in costume.
Oh, I know. Here's one.
It'd be great.
'Tis well. but the best thing is that they caught that in the middle of a transition to me.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
So you can see me.
You're like a guardian angel looking down on him.
I'm like from the future.
That's beautiful.
I know.
Don't worry about DEI, sir.
Don't listen to anybody with the whole DEI thing. Trust us, it's fine.
Yeah, so I think we could put this together into something, and we'll give lines to people if they want. We can really we can do it up.
Yeah.
So this is great. I mean, this has been a great 3-year run. We've had a lot of fun with it, but I think we can up the ante. We'll challenge ourselves next year.
No, I like it.
Lock it in early.
I like it a lot. Well, listen, we're going to take some calls.
Oh, great.
Take some calls. Matt's here for the rest of the first hour, and Jay's here for the rest of the show. And
rest of the night?
Yeah, the rest of the night. Oh, I don't know how much longer I can really go, Jay.
I got it, Frank. I'll take over. You can go home. I'll run the show.
If we
God forbid.
I don't think it's going to go. If it's going to be the full third hour, but we shall see. Speaking of where the government and the official science has gone since 1799, we went a little trip down at memory lane the other day. Remember this? We're up on almost the 5-year anniversary or 4-year anniversary of 5-year anniversary of this this statement from the Biden White House.
God, I remember this so well.
Here's the statement. We are intent on not letting the Omicron disrupt work and school for the vaccinated. You've done the right thing, and we will get through this. For the unvaccinated, you're looking at a winter of severe illness and death for yourself, your families, and the hospitals you may soon overwhelm.
That's worse than I remember.
Just read that. That is incredible to read it 4 years later. And it was breathtaking when it happened.
I know. Most divisive White House of all time.
Look at that last sentence.
What a disgrace.
You're looking at, they're promising a winter of severe illness and death for yourselves and your families and the hospitals you may soon overwhelm.
And it was all a lie. It was just a complete fabrication.
Damn.
Safe and effective.
So, Matt, did you, Matt told us when he was here for the Christmas party how he has personally decorated a couple of trees in town.
The best one in town.
In the bucket truck.
That's right. Oh, you got stuck in the bucket truck.
I sent you the picture. Yeah, I got stuck in it. It was on fire when I was down in there and no one knew.
That's a good story.
I did. I saw it. I really did. Okay, we're going to get to some super chats, and the lines are open. Give us a buzz. I mean, there's other things that I don't want to talk about tonight. There's plenty that we can go to. I also want to wish a happy birthday to Casey Kakalaki. She has a Christmas birthday, I believe.
Whoa.
She's out there. And it's
birthday.
Yes, absolutely. Matt,
do you feel rooked with a Christmas birthday? I feel like that's a tough one, right?
I don't know.
My grandfather had a Christmas birthday.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Did he like it?
Well, yeah, because then the whole family used to get together
That's
at
true.
the house.
True.
My mother's on the 27th.
Okay.
So that's always...
No one ever... If it's on Christmas, no one ever forgets your birthday. Sort of. And everyone always gets together on your birthday, whether or not you get any kind of focus. Is
Yeah, but
another thing.
there's no doubt that you suffer a little bit of a income.
Yeah.
There's an income.
I would think so.
You know, there's splitting that goes on there.
I have a cousin who's the day after, so same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Spend all my money on Christmas. Sorry.
There you go. Let's see. Genie Yankee fans says the performance was great from Matt. We love our Matt.
Yes.
That's from Twitch. Oh, by the way, Twitch, Matt is on PlayStation again. He's gaming again. And I really hope I can rope him in.
I suck now.
He
I
texted.
suck at Call of Duty. I if I play that, I'm definitely gonna probably blow my brains out.
He texted me the other day. He said, I downloaded World War II, which, dude, I'm telling you, I haven't played that. I love the aesthetic of the World War II Call of Duty from years ago when we all were playing it.
Yeah.
I love the aesthetic, but it has been unplayable for even me. And I can go on some decent.
Well, that's the old one. They have a new one though, that Black Ops. And Mikey T's like, you just download the whatever, it's for free. I can't find it anywhere. But you know what else I play is Hell Let Loose.
What's that?
The World War II game, except it's like obviously a video game, but it's like more realistic than Call of Duty.
Oh, you know, I've seen that. Huh. I've seen that.
It's fun. Yeah,
I never.
There's no like things lighting up or whatever. Like it's a good game.
I haven't played it. I redid the opening level for Grand Theft Auto because I saw you on there. So maybe we can go and cruise around. I think I might still have a yacht over there.
I don't have anything.
Well, I have a penthouse you can use.
I have that. I just don't have. I'm not putting any money into that game. I can't. Shit.
Do you know you remember how much money Mike used to spend?
Mike. Oh, when I was playing with Mike the other day. It's that shit. I was like playing it. I was laughing so hard I started to cry because it's like you can tell he's trying to get you to follow him. So he's bringing me. He's like, oh. So I go. He brings me to his house, to his garage, shows me all his cars, brings me around, shows me his pool, his hot tub or whatever. Then gets in this flying car, drives to an airplane. Then from the airplane he takes me to fucking his submarine. Then from his submarine we go to like his yacht. Then we get on jet skis. He's like, I paid for all this.
Wait. Hold
then
on.
he has a submersive like thing.
I don't think I understand this. You're not talking about money in the game. You're talking about his actual money.
You have to use real money to buy game tokens. If you wanted to like put it like $75 down, you can get like $4 million. It's like a megalodon package or something like that.
Wow.
And he bought.
He went crazy.
I got myself. Listen, back like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I put $50 down or something, and I was able to get myself a nice penthouse, and I was able to. I bought myself a nightclub, and I bought myself a yacht. I got a yacht with a helicopter on it with a landing pad.
Well, of course.
But did Mike bring you to his military base?
What?
He's got an underground military base.
He didn't take
Dude,
He bought Area 51?
Mike has an underground military base in Grand Theft Auto 5. He has his own, like, we're talking the tanks, but he can also from this base.
Yeah, he showed me his tank too.
He can call in a nuclear strike from this base.
Oh, we gotta play tonight.
Oh my god!
If I
can kill myself in that game too, and it's funny.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Yeah.
Only thing is that if you kill yourself in that game, it's not like Red Dead Redemption where I can just hold on to your corpse and just carry it around.
It disappears, yeah.
Yeah, it disappears. In Red Dead Redemption, I can throw him on the back of my horse and just kind of like gallop around.
Those are some of the funniest things that you've played when people go in there to mess with other people.
We never play missions. We never rob banks together.
I've been playing it a little bit. I changed my horse's name.
To what? To what? Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's okay.
I had to use a couple symbols, but I snuck it in.
Okay. I get you. I get you. That was almost like that Padme and Anakin meme.
Yeah.
Like what you my horse is still called I still call my horse Chalky.
Chalky?
Yeah. Named after Chalky White from Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, it's a I don't know what the base is, Shane. It's nutty. It's silly just because when Mike gets bit by some kind of a bug like that, he goes to such excesses.
So you know how much he spent? Do you guys have any idea?
He told me.
He has to have spent at least $1,000.
Oh.
He told it's more than that.
What?
What was it?
It was more than that.
What was it?
A couple more.
What?
$2,000? Oh, are you
More
serious?
than that.
On a video game?
I think so, yeah.
Well, Jay, listen.
This was going to happen in the metaverse, right?
Yeah. But
Wow.
but this is what I was talking about, like even with the Christmas party last week. Anthony and Mike, I have got to be in charge of the purse strings on things. That you know how many pizzas they ordered?
I saw.
You saw it.
I saw it.
You
You were
showed
desperately trying to give them away at the end of the night.
I showed up. And when the delivery guy, our buddy, showed up, I was looking at what was being ordered, what was being delivered, and I was like, "Who do you think is coming here?"
He was ordering it for his military base. He got confused.
It was like, you think about the Jamboree. The Jamboree, we had like 85 people in here.
Yeah.
We had about what, 35, 40?
Probably.
35. I don't know. It was back to normal.
Right.
You know? And at the end of the night, we had over 2.5 full pizzas. I gave 1 full pizza to Chrissy, who brought it home to Frank. I gave my other buddy, Frank, I think 2 full pizzas so he can bring it to all the local drunks at the bar down the street.
Yeah. It was a lot.
That's still, I mean, we wasted like $200 on, like, come on, man, I can't spend this.
I know.
You know, it would be great to actually get 1 less than we need so that it runs out and everyone's like, oh, damn, I should have got here early.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I guess maybe you shouldn't trust the guy that spends a couple grand in Grand Theft Auto.
Mike, wait, I think Mike is in the chat room. Mike's in the chat room.
Is he?
Mike, it's 914-200-0269. Hold on.
Is he going to spill the beans?
I don't know. I mean, he's in the chat room saying, what's the number?
He wants to defend his honor.
No, he don't care.
Yes.
He'll tell you straight up. He don't care.
These are old expenditures, too. These are from a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's not like he's in Grand Theft Auto debt.
Right. Grand Theft
Auto
Auto debt.
He doesn't have debt. Wait, let's see if he calls in. 914-200-0269.
That's great.
Give us a call.
Play tonight. I keep seeing videos where like these dudes are like, some people are cops and they like role play.
Those are private servers.
Oh.
Those are private servers. Just like you remember the Red Dead Redemption videos I would play where the guy goes onto the private servers where everybody's taking their role as like a saloon owner really seriously and he just trolls them. Those are private
We
servers.
should play on that. Can we play on that?
Oh, I can look how it's done. Hey, Mike, what's up?
What's going on? I hear you guys talking shit.
What made you watch tonight out of all nights?
I just tuned in randomly and I heard just Matt talking about me taking him around my luxurious
nice.
area.
He's like, I'm like, all right, he wants me to follow him, dude. Just because of the way he does it, he like runs here, stops for a second, then takes off again. Like, here, come here, look at this.
So let me give you a little backstory. Well, not really backstory. But I'm going to tell you exactly how much stuff costs. So I just pretty much bought my own mansion yesterday, or no, it was actually 2 days ago. That cost $18 million. So that's 2 shark cards, which are worth $100 each.
Okay,
of real money.
So that was $200.
Yeah, so that's $200 real money. So if you were going on a date, since the game first came out, what, like 17 years ago at this point?
Yeah,
basically, I've spent probably $4,000.
Wow. But you see, here's the thing: you can't spend money to up your level. So you can have all these great toys, but if you're going up against somebody who's like a level 500, they're going to take you out with like an Uzi.
Oh yeah, it's like instant kill because the more you rank up, like you can go up to like 1,000 in that game. I've been in live rooms with people where I see people are at like 1,000 rank. I'm like, you gotta have no fucking life because it's fucking hard to rank up in that game.
You know, but I guess, Mike, you're kind of like Bobby Bacala from The Sopranos, who builds the trains. You know, I guess if it's your hobby, this is considered a hobby. I mean, you don't, you know, you're not building a car right now, so why not make sure that you have every mansion in Vice City?
And you know how real the game is. You can actually invest in stocks only online
not
now.
online.
So you
No,
can put your
online
money
you
into
can't
stock
do it.
and you can make more money.
I
What?
tried to. They won't let you do it online.
Wait. There is a fake there's a fake game related stock market.
Yeah, it's called like what's it called? Ball sack.
This is
Instead
what
of like what do you call it?
Wow.
Yeah, it's called,
Listen.
it's like BAWSAQ or something.
I'll put it this way. Rockstar Games gets a lot of shit for how long it has taken for them to get GTA 6 coming out. The fact
Yeah,
that
hopefully next year.
the fact that it may be next year, and they
Right.
put out a trailer in 2024. Which why the hell do you even do that?
I know.
So the fact they're definitely dragging their feet and they're pissing a lot of people off. But compared to every game, people buy Call of Duty and the show. I buy the show every year because I want the updated rosters and stuff like that for baseball. Oh, they're doing the fitness class upstairs. It sounds like a earthquake. But the one thing is, GTA 5 continues to add new stuff every damn month.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't play it really. I just downloaded it again the other night because I saw Matt was on it again. I said this could be fun, but I still get all the notifications from Rock. I mean, that's at least good. If people go out there and spend $100 a year on the same damn game, and all they get is a couple of stupid, goofy skins. And you guys saw the Call of Duty guy die yesterday?
Oh,
yeah,
the video.
You see his crash. It was crazy.
Dude, the guy who started Call of Duty. He was driving like a Ferrari or some red sports car, and he was on that very famous tunnel bend out in California. You come out of the tunnel. What's it called, Mike? Do you know what it is?
I actually don't know, but I'm actually going to race it tonight on GTA.
No, it's gnarly, man. He comes out of the tunnel and he's going in excess of 100 some odd miles an hour, and he has absolutely no control of the car, and he hits what looks like a fire hydrant or something that was very firmly in place.
Yeah.
And it was just death on impact, him and somebody else.
Oh my God.
It's awful.
He was an architect for Call of Duty.
Wow.
How about Greg
Like
Biffle
designing.
a few days ago?
Who?
Greg Biffle,
Oh yeah.
What happened?
NASCAR driver.
Oh yeah, the plane.
Oh, yeah.
Helicopter. Oh yeah, plane. Yeah. Him and his entire family. It's awful.
I can't. I'm telling you, small planes and helicopters. I don't know. I don't know what the fact that people get into helicopters down at Myrtle Beach for like $20 beach tours. You're gonna take a $20 helicopter ride? No, son.
You get what you pay for.
No, son.
Yeah.
So listen, if you guys hop on tonight, I'll take out my Trump tractor trailer that I have in my military base. We can go for a ride.
Well, see, Jay. You see, this is what happens. I'm in a position where I got to go home and go to sleep.
You do.
Because it will make my day tomorrow so much better. I feel pretty good right now. If I were home, I can definitely jump on with them, stream it on Twitch, and have a good time for a few hours, but I wouldn't be doing myself any favors. I want to game with them now. This is funny. It would definitely be funny, but I got to go to sleep. What the hell do I do? I guess I just got to sack up and stay awake.
Well, then don't complain to us if you get sicker.
Well, I ain't gonna go on right away though. I ain't gonna go on right.
Well, I ain't
gonna go on right away.
Well, that makes it even worse.
Yeah, it does.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like shit too.
The later it starts, the worse it is for me.
For at least an hour.
Man.
Anyway,
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, we'll see if we'll see. I uploaded all my old game data last night, Mike. So we'll see if I do the next time I do sign on and I get into the online portal. We'll see if all of my stuff is still there. If I am,
All right.
if I still have my apartment and my life in the other world.
In the metaverse.
It should still be there. I've been locked out of my shit for what, 2 years?
That's that.
Right.
All right, Mike. You want to wish everybody?
All right, guys.
Want to wish anybody?
Yeah,
any
everybody,
Christmas?
Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in GTA. Come hang out in my hot tub.
Merry Christmas,
Okay.
Mike.
Merry Christmas. Take care.
All right, later.
I can't.
All right,
I can't believe he's actually listening.
That was funny.
Wow.
Good timing, Matt.
You never know when people are watching.
No. You gotta be careful.
You have to be careful. I'm as careful as I can be. Oh man. So now he has a Trump vehicle now too.
I think I played the first version of Grand Theft Auto, like the first version.
You're talking about the computer game where you only have the aerial view.
Oh no, okay, so maybe not then. Maybe it must have been. I mean, I don't know. Did they make one for PlayStation 2?
That's
Here
it is.
That's like one of the first.
Here it is.
two.
This is the first Grand Theft Auto right here.
Oh,
I had that one.
I had this one too.
wow.
You steal the bus. Everything.
No, I did play this, but there was another one that must have been PlayStation 2, which was much more complete.
PlayStation 2.
Vice, maybe Liberty City.
Yeah,
or whatever
that
it was.
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it was way more limited than what you guys are talking about.
Hey, call in, everybody. You can call into the show. It'd be great to hear from you. It's the night before Christmas Eve. Whoops, sorry. It's the night before Christmas Eve, and we're hanging out. You may want to say hello to Matt before he goes or something like that. So give us a buzz, and then we're going to have a lot of more fun in the second. Matt, did you see Anthony and my father's new video?
Actually, yeah, I watched it the other day.
Yeah, you ruined Christmas. Yeah. Did you see it?
I did. It was great. It's so funny because your dad's doing his thing and Anthony is staring at the camera like he does with all his other videos. I thought that was priceless. And then he only gave that smile at the very end. I thought that was great.
No, that was I had a lot of fun watching it. You guys want to watch while Matt is here? You want to watch a couple of
You
reels?
want to know something?
Sure.
Yeah. What?
When
Say
your
it into the
dad-
mic.
When your dad sings,
Yeah.
he kind of looks like Trump.
Okay. Listen.
What?
You said that to him?
Listen.
Whoa.
One of the first comments Anthony hold on. Anthony sent me when they put it live yesterday at 12 noon. He sent me a picture. He sent me a picture of a screenshot, and he circled the comment from a person named Herpy Derp 20. The comment is from Herpy Derp 27. And he says, I'm just gonna say it. Your dad looks like Trump.
Whoa.
Now listen.
That could blow up.
If I
hope your dad doesn't read the
hope he
comments.
doesn't read the comments. I think that'd be funny if he
It
did.
would be.
It would ruin Christmas.
Not that he looks like Trump, like his mouth moves like Trump.
That didn't
When
even
Trump
occur to me, Matt. Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess I'll have to see it again.
I don't know.
Wow.
It's all very funny to me.
I'm just gonna say it.
I'm just gonna say it. Like, this needs to be said.
Yeah.
Hold on, Santino.
Wow.
What's going on? You're on with Matt and Jay.
How you doing, gentlemen?
What's
Hello.
up, man?
Hey, what was that video game you was talking about where you name your horse?
Grand Theft Auto.
No, Red
Dead
Dead
Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption.
If I'm not a video game player, but if I was, I know what I'd name my horse. I'd name him Sigmund Hale.
Sigmund Hale.
Ah.
Is this an
And you
anagram?
you give him a nickname, right? Like Sig.
Sigmund Hale. Yeah, that's a Matt smiling. He knows what I'm talking about.
Do you?
Yeah.
There's a couple words in there I recognize.
Hey, Frankie.
on.
He's disguising.
What would you
a
call
couple
Sigmund
words.
for short?
Siggy.
Yeah, call him Sig for
Or
short.
Sig.
Sig. Hale. Sigmund Hale.
Oh.
But you can call him Sig for short.
Oh.
I can't believe it took you that long.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Listen, I'm not.
I got you, King.
I'm not playing with a full deck tonight.
That's all right. Hey, Frankie, have you played these two fine gentlemen my new song, Superior Eyed Girl?
No. I actually
What
haven't.
is it?
I haven't. You want to send it to me again? So I don't have
What's
it.
that?
I don't have it here ready to queue up. But if you send it to me, I'll either find a time to put it on right now, or I'll send it over to them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if you played it on the show, or if you played it privately. I already told you.
Okay.
I don't care. It's my remake of that old hippy dippy dope smoking 60s song, Brown Eyed Girl, and I remade it for Blue Eyed Broads and call it Superior Eyed Girl.
Okay. You see that? So it's a song about Aryan ladies. So you call.
What's the matter with that?
Nothing. You call.
Yeah.
So send it to me either in the group chat on Instagram or right to my phone, and I'll make sure it gets to the right people. And if we have some time tonight or on Monday, I'll play it on Monday. I want to do some end of the year stuff for sure.
Will do, sir.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, King.
Merry Christmas, gentlemen.
There you go. You know, King at one time was being groomed to take over a local chapter of the Knights of Columbus.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that.
Wow.
He was taking it very seriously for a while. That was back around 2010, 11, or whatever the hell it was.
What happened?
I don't know.
Falling out with the Knights?
He probably had a falling out with the Knights. He'll probably tell us, it has to be local politics.
Yeah.
Like anything else.
Sure.
Doesn't matter if you're on a little league board or.
I want to know what that entails.
I don't know. We have a Knights of Columbus here.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of towns do. I just don't know anything about them.
Here's a couple of. You want to do a couple of reels while Matt is still here?
Let's do it.
Okay. I think that Matt would like this. In fact, I think Matt might have seen this. All right, here we go. So Matt, hold on, let me get you up on the screen. This, Frank, and where's Jay? Boom. Hold on. There you go. And let's get Matt over here. So this is I think Field of Dreams meets casino.
Set up a meeting with the guys way out in the sticks. I mean, what's right is right. They don't give a fuck about.
Motherfucker! Touchdown! You and your boo, you fucking brother! Fuck you, you motherfucker!
So I set up.
The Italians come to Iowa.
That's great.
Oh man, we always just bust up the joint. You know how it is. Let's see here, Jay. You're Greek though, no?
Italian and Lebanese.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were Greco.
No, not that I know.
Italian and Lebanese. I knew. No, I knew. I knew a girl who was French and Lebanese.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what her name was. She had very nice hair, very good hair. What do you credit your hair to, the Italians or the Lebanese?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
I had Italian hair, didn't do much for me.
Yeah, it's lifestyle.
You know what? Can you please figure that out for me?
Yes.
What's the peptide that's going to bring back my golden Calabrese locks?
There's actually a lot of research on that right now. There really is. There's actually some crazy stem cell breakthroughs and for like peptides that stimulate stem cell production. So it's actually kind of interesting what's happening in that world. It'll be the last thing they solve, but med beds will come out before that probably.
Yeah, probably. Well, we'll see. Hey, did you guys hear that there might be a serial killer lurking in New York City? I have to imagine that there's actually 13 there.
Is there a serial killer lurking in New York City? And why do I say that? Because recently, there's been over 6 bodies that have been found dumped in random locations all across New York City. And there has not been widespread news coverage on any of it. The latest body that was discovered and found deceased was found by a man in the Bronx in the Classen Point section. The body was floating in the water behind his property. Now keep this in the back of your mind. These bodies are all being found in the randomest of places. There was the decomposing body that was found in Coney Island. There were also body parts that were discovered in the Harlem area in Upper Manhattan. And there were also bodies found in Queens as well. And there hasn't been any updates tying any of them together by the NYPD. And that includes not even updating us on their identities as well. So the question should remain, why are they not telling us anything about what's going on? And if it does turn out that there is an alleged serial killer around New York City, why are they not alerting the public? And let me put this into perspective as well as to why some are believing that it is a serial killer. It's because the majority of the bodies that have been discovered and found are female. And that includes the one that was recently found in the Bronx in Classen Point. So once again, this has not been confirmed by anyone. But the bodies, if you go look up the stories, you'll find that they all were female. So it's kind of tying it all together and also putting it into a perspective. But we will wait and see until the authorities update us on any more details.
Well,
I kept waiting for the punchline.
I know.
There's no punchline?
I guess not.
There's a serial killer?
You ever see? It reminds me though, because he put Times Square in there. Obviously, it's like a feeding frenzy. If you have a serial killer on the loose, there's all those millions of people peeing all over each other in Times Square.
Wow.
You just I don't know. I brought this up the other night because I'm going to start doing a lot more film club with all of the monthly members and patrons and everything, all the sponsors. And what I wanted to do on New Year's Day evening was potentially, we'll see how it all plays out. I might just need to veg out and not do anything. But you ever see that movie End of Days, Arnold Schwarzenegger? When was the last time you saw it?
Long time
A while ago.
Yeah.
I remember that. I watched that movie maybe like, I don't know, 7 years ago, 8 years ago for the last time. And I remember saying, this is a great, spooky New Year's Eve kind of a movie.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's because it's all about Y2K. And it has a Rosemary's Baby kind of a thing where Satan comes to New York City and is looking for a bride to like, consummate some sort of an evil union to kick off the next 1,000 years of his rule or something like that. It probably happened in real life. It's probably a documentary.
I know, right? Yeah, it was 1999.
It probably succeeded in actually doing it too. Because, actually, what do you guys think about all of the... there are people who increasingly, and I think only just half joking, will say, I really think that we all died in 2020 and we just haven't realized it yet.
Whoa.
Or no, wasn't it 2012?
There's people say that about 2012 there too, but I mean,
you remember that, Matt? Like the end of the Mayan calendar.
That was
December.
Was that 2012?
Yeah,
it
was
was
2012. It was December 21st. Yeah, I remember getting things. So I worked at the Guitar Center in Union Square at the time. I remember getting leaflets on a daily basis from different religious organizations and just organizations in general that were like, this is happening. It's not a joke. It's, and then I remember waking up and going to work, the next day or whatever and being like, well, we're all here, but what if it's like, a Mandela effect and you don't actually feel it? It really is the end.
Well, no. Well, what about if that's true, that other theory that, what's that called? Phantom time theory. You ever hear of that?
No, I don't think so.
Where, whatever Pope it was added 500 years onto whatever year it was, to like make it fulfill some type of prophecy.
Huh.
It sounds very familiar.
So they're saying like there's like the
offsetting of 500 years.
The Black Plague, that whole period was just made up.
Wow.
I haven't a
like
phantom time
years,
theory.
Yeah, some shit like that. Phantom time or lost time or something.
It's also very closely related to the theories about where like excess people came from.
Sure.
Like whether or not there were some sort of timeline jump points, much like raptures, but where some people stayed, some people left, and
I don't know. Did anything? I don't remember if this happened or not, but I thought I remember, and this may just be a convergence of memories, but did they do something with the Large Hadron Collider at CERN around that same time period in 2012? Was it like reactivated or something like that? I thought I remember that. And that was one of the reasons that people said,
yeah,
we jumped the timeline.
That's the 2012 thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that.
I vividly remember, because I saved all those little, all those little leaflets, because you're like, well, you're either going to be really right or really, really wrong if we all show up.
CERN wasn't activated in December of 2012. Rather, its Large Hadron Collider completed its first major proton run, achieving new performance milestones and culminating in a landmark year that included the discovery of the Higgs boson.
Okay.
While the Large Hadron Collider was already running, December 17th, 2012, marked the end of that significant operational period before a planned shutdown for upgrades, not its initial activation as reported by CERN.
So that's how some of those memories get, fuzzy or they get conflated. But
well, they announced the Higgs boson. That's what they call it, the God particle.
Right.
They announced they had discovered this in July of 2012.
Okay.
And then it was running at high energies in 2012, leading to more collisions and Higgs discoveries. And then the end of the first run was December 17th, 2012. So it actually shut off
right before.
Yeah.
The supposed end of the calendar.
But what happens when you turn off the the containment unit at Ghostbusters at the Ghostbusters place, Get it? You just don't know. All your old friends come to play.
I love that scene.
Well, Matt, is that it for you? It's 8:04?
Yeah, that's it for me, man.
Well, Matt, you did good. You did good.
Thank you.
Thanks
it's getting better and better.
Thanks for hanging. Jay's going to be back for the new. I don't know if you're already going to be out of town on December 30th, but he'll be here for New Year's Eve if you want to come by and do the last show of the year with us.
Wrapping it up.
By all means, that's when we'll do like the stuff up the butt report and all that stuff. You know,
I remember that from last year.
It's it's something that only gets worse.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's just the way it is.
Oh no.
So, and by the way, anybody who is interested in just watching any of the stupid stuff that we might be doing over the course of this winter on PlayStation, any of the stuff we do, gaming as a group, find us on Twitch. It's quite frankly live on Twitch. Just find all the links to get on through there and get your notifications on. And I often go on at random times and just play a game of baseball and just talk to whoever's there. So I don't bring a lot of attention to it, but it is fun whenever we do it. And if this happens, that we haven't done that in years. I'll get Mike May back on. I'll call all the troops back. Pan's back. All right. Merry Christmas, Matt.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Matt.
Christmas.
You okay?
I was waiting for more.
Yeah. That's that.
And a Happy New Year.
And a Happy New Year.
Filthy animals.
Aurora was watching that again today. Watching it all again today. So, all right. With that, I guess we'll just let me go. I'm going to open up the lines. I'll give Matt some privacy. First of all, please like and comment and share. Tomorrow, I think, Jay, what would you guys do? The Saturday night show that I did with my family this past Saturday night, when would you put that on? When would you rerun that? Would it be on Christmas Eve at a certain time or Christmas night at a certain time?
Oh, that's a good one. I mean, I suppose you could do it both, but I feel like Christmas Eve, everyone's running around, hustling and bustling. Christmas night sometimes, especially if you don't have like a large family or anything like that, it might be nice to give some people company.
What do you think, 8 p.m. Eastern time or 9 p.m. Eastern time?
8 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 8 p.m. Eastern time on Christmas evening is when we will rerun the Saturday night show. If I'm feeling well, which I firmly intend to do, to be feeling well, Friday morning, the 26th, I'll be live for a coffee Q&A from Studio B once again. And then this weekend, it's just going to be chilled out. The Playhouse doesn't come back until January 2nd.
Okay.
And should be good. Yeah, you got to come on to one of those Playhouses one day.
Yeah.
Just to talk music.
Yeah. We still got to unpack that whole Broccoli Rob
thing.
That bizarre coincidence between the two of our lives years and years and years ago when we didn't even know each other.
Yeah, you got to come. Well, then you got to come on when Tim and Kyle are here. Hey, we got a call over here. Someone that we both know. Barbara Yates, welcome to the show.
Hey, my friends. How are you?
Hey, Barbara.
Yes, how are you? You guys are outrageous. Oh my God.
We needed something.
You can't be depressed and watch the show.
We need an adult in the room. That's what we need.
See? Take care, man.
There you go.
I'm glad.
You go.
That's a good review.
I just wanted to say how I appreciate you guys, and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and peace and happiness and family, because that's all we really have in this nut world. So hang on to what's dear. And you guys are special. Thank you so much for being you.
Well, thank you, Barbara. And it's always good to see you. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And I hope that there is at least a couple of occasions where we run into each other in 2026 as well.
I think that's going to happen.
Yeah, we have to make that happen. And Jay, anything up for workshops in 2026?
I think 2026 is going to be the year for a lot of things. So yes, I would say there's very much things in the works for several workshops, actually.
Oh, count me in.
I already have.
All right, thank you. I'm a lifer.
I'm a
lifer.
I know.
Well, thank you, Barbara.
And everyone's good, and your families are good. And Matt makes me laugh just to hear him laugh. I think people say that all the time.
Yeah.
I know it is a gaping hole when he doesn't when he doesn't come around for a while, and that's a lot more pressure on me just to answer for him. We carry on, the show must go on, we do our thing, but there's only so many times I can field that question. I tell him all, I said, dude, you're killing me over here.
Making my job harder.
It's like at least once a month, just show up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Barbara, we love you, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I love you guys. You're the best. Yeah, really, you make me smile. I love it when you all get together. Thank you so much.
Okay, have a good one.
All right. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year. Okay. Okay, well, let's just get to our super chats real quick.
Okay.
These are all people. Oh, man, we're going to have to go on a break.
So you can add the names?
So I can add the names.
Yeah, that's okay.
Gribble Sillin says, Godspeed, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all. Man, I want that package. Yes, I know. There's.
Oh, I kind of want. I may just walk out of here with.
I'm actually be really sad when he's gone.
I know, he's like a fixture. We got to find it again somewhere. Did you look on like eBay and Etsy and everywhere? It's just not around.
I bet you any money we can find them for reasonable prices. There's people out there gouging because they know that it is. Listen, we make a lot of jokes. But when I first brought Fleckus on to talk about things like the Black Wheelchair Santa, and I said it should show up, this should be like a staple in the Fleckus Talks Museum of the Absurd. This is, we make all the jokes, but this is really, I think it's going to be it's going to be evidence of our absurdity.
If an archaeologist discovered no other remnants of a civilization in 5,000 years. Like we look at the Egyptian, kingdoms, and they discovered they really didn't have a lot of pieces to put together, but they found Black Wheelchair Santa. What do you think? What do you think the assumptions of this civilization would be? I
had this thought back in high school and college when I worked at the pharmacy that I met Lauren at. It was me and all my buddies, me and at least 3 really good friends of mine, and then others that came and went, but 3 that just like we stuck it out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I always said that, thousands of years from now, like that movie AI, when we're all under ice and the aliens are picking through the remnants of our civilization, they're going to find, cockroaches and stuff, and then they're going to find they're just going to find just dick graffiti everywhere. You never see how even in ancient Rome and Greece, there's every once in a while they'll find some juvenile dick graffiti carving.
Yeah.
Like they'll just etch a dick into the wall.
Teenagers are always teenagers.
If they excavate the pharmacy, especially if they still have the shelves in that basement area, it's just it's just an army of cocks. It's just ridiculous. It's so yeah. We're gonna leave behind a lot of interesting things. What did George Carlin say? It'd be like a little bit of plastic, a little bit of styrofoam, or something like that.
I can't remember. I love George Carlin. I can't remember. He had a riff on that. On like civilization. Yeah.
Well, what he said, he was making fun of all of the people who have these causes, like save the whales, save the snails, save the bees, save the trees, or whatever. Yeah. And he said it was just all just so ego driven about wanting to have your little space be clean. But that the world is going to shake us off like a bad cold one day. There's nothing we can really do to change the climate or anything like that.
Yeah.
And that there's going to be, if it's time for us to go, there's going to be nothing to show for what we did, except maybe some styrofoam, things that was not biodegradable.
Yeah.
So I think about that stuff all the time.
It is interesting.
Some graffiti will stay behind.
I'm sure.
A cell phone.
And then they'll be forced to piece together the ideals and ideologies of a civilization, and they'll probably get it wrong, especially if the first thing they come across is Black Wheelchair Santa.
Absolutely. Yep.
Happy birthday to Casey. Love, the Discord gals and guys.
Oh, that's from Rosie. How nice.
Happy birthday.
Nice. What do we got over here? That is, another one.
Merry Christmas, Frank, Giuseppe, and Matt. Enjoy the week, gentlemen. Best holiday wishes sent your way.
Thank you, Stowe Stew.
Thank you.
Gribble Sillin says,
Merry Christmas, Frank.
Why'd that play
Giuseppe
again?
and Matt.
Hey.
Enjoy the week, gentlemen. Best holiday
Thank you.
wishes sent your way.
I appreciate that.
Who are the weak gentlemen?
I don't know. Gribble Sillin says, Jay, I think the Gribble Sillin rabbit hole would entertain you. You know what the hell that means?
No. But that name was I remember that from last week when I was on it. I think it was a winner of something. I think that was the winner of whatever raffle was raffled off last week. I remember doing a drum roll and I remember commenting on that name. So that person I think won something last week.
They did.
Okay. But that's all I remember. I don't know if I know I don't know the is there any more to that comment?
I don't know. It sounds like a generic penicillin.
Gribble-cillin?
It sounds like an antibiotic.
That's the synthetic version you take when you're allergic to penicillin. You take gribble-cillin.
Yeah. I have whatever. Incompetent hands. My buddy out there says, did you go to Restoration Hardware during Christmas? There was one at the Palisades Mall. Nostalgic bliss, even post 9/11. The history shorts with Aurora are hysterical, but please play the French commercial, and the Oscar goes to "'Tis Well." Yeah, I know. The what French commercial? Are you talking about the?
I don't know.
I don't know about the French commercial. There was the Christmas truce. I love the Christmas truce commercial.
That is fantastic.
That's a wonderful one.
You think that's what they're referring to?
It might be, but that's German and English.
Yeah.
But maybe they're talking. I think the other one was German too. I don't know. Jeannie Yankee fan says the performance was great from Matt. We love our Matt. Revolution says entry 3-3. Merry Christmas, Jay, Matt, and Frank. All of our family and friends. Yesology says may the wild balls flow. That's Justin from Yes Cacao.
Oh,
the what?
Bless you. We're gonna have some fun. I was talking to Justin offline a little bit. Or online, but off the show. And he had that, remember he had that brain power and he's got that liquid version. When he was on the show last time when I was on with him, I told him, I was like, I gotta get it. I gotta get my hands on some of that. That feels like a coffee additive that could be incredible. I think you're muted.
Oh, I muted myself instead of
because you were being polite.
Yeah. I wanted him to create some fresh wild balls because I wanted them.
Oh, those are great.
And I also want to give away some of the smaller tubes of them where it has the cacao bean in the side in the middle of it. It's good stuff.
So he said, what about the wild balls? They're on the way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, he made them. They're going to be ready to go for the new year.
Oh,
Gribble Sillin says, I missed you, Matt. American Girl says, Merry Christmas, Frank. Jay, Mr. President, I have been caring for ailing parents all year. Frank, you provide great news and entertainment that helps me stay sane. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Great.
You're doing a wonderful thing, and all the best to you, and God bless your parents as well. Yeah. Rob says, Merry Christmas. Thank you. Real Cody Reeves says he's got traction, rolling in the holiday spirit. They're talking about that. Jay Britz, ask Mr. Washington if he can see gravity yet. Star Karma says, Matt, you made our night. Andrea Dalton says, so perfect to see Matt on Christmas Eve. If only I could win that black wheelchair Santa. Anonymous said, I hope you and your family have a nice holiday. Rob. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. Whoever sees each other, because there's other people who are just not feeling well either. I'm telling you, people are dropping like flies right now.
I was laughing at the
travel?
shuffling of the deck chairs on the Titanic.
I know.
I was like, I don't understand either. But text, you lose a lot of
lost in translation.
Yeah, I kind of figured there's like a miscommunication, and if everybody would just like actually speak, then it would be better understood. And I can see your point. Like, oh well, it's like it's all the same people. So what's the point? Are we just like going to visit houses now at this point? Like this room needs needs some love this year.
This living room.
Maybe people just like, I'm ready to host the dinner, but I don't know if like I'm ready to do the dessert and the coffee and the late night stuff. So I'd rather have that be somewhere else. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, but I feel like it was really funny listening to because again, text makes everything infinitely more difficult to understand, especially Especially if some people are, we all know people who don't communicate as well through text. So
I know.
sometimes it's just hard to understand what someone's getting at.
Either way, it's good. And I just wanted to make that clear. I'm going to enjoy every moment I have with everybody.
Yeah, of course.
But, logistically, it did not make sense. And the fact that nobody else could see it was strange to me.
Yeah, like they were punking you.
It's very strange to me. I thought, they said, Frank, this is your own personal Mandela effect. Okay, let's see here. Shotzi, what a surprise. Captain Wiggles, all I want for Christmas is wheelchair Santa. Shotzi again, Merry Christmas, Frank and Jay. Much love to our whole family, Frankly family. Leasebreaker says, also, that's wild that you were in a band. What do you mean also? What was the other thing that he sent?
Yeah, I can't start a super chat with also.
I don't see anything else.
Oh.
He said, that's wild that you were in a band with vocalists from Within the Ruins. Tim, that band is sick. I've been listening to them for longer than I have been a Franciscan. Yeah, that's Tim. Tim saw the world fronting that band, Within the Ruins. And they'll be back on the air. In fact, Tim and Kyle and Anthony and myself were in a group chat again. Everybody's sharing new music ideas. So I hope that in 2026 we get new Set the Charge and new Rotten Pain. That will be 25 years since we've put anything out, That'll be fun to do some heavy metal again.
Huh.
Anyway, let's see here. Gribblestone again, Godspeed, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all. All right. Well, over on the lines are open. Just call in, everybody, and interrupt us because I'm going to have to, where the hell's the line?
Tell us your travel stories. If you're traveling this evening.
Yeah.
I love those stories from the road.
I want to listen to a few things on the other side on the flip side. It's not going to be a full hour tonight. I have decided it's not going to be a full hour. I just can't.
The decision has been made.
Yeah. Pablo Wenskoar says, I want that Set the Charge album, Frank. Well, Pablo, I still have a small stack of them, and we'll see what can happen. Misty says, Frank, get me in that raffle. I would love all the incredible stuff. You're in. Get in there.
Can that black wheelchair Santa be hung like on a tree? Does it have a thing for it's an ornament, or is it like more like a tabletop decoration?
I'm sure you can add it.
I guess you could. Yeah.
You can add a pin to it.
It's not that heavy, right?
No.
Okay.
No, it's felt.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
I can throw it to you. It'd be fine.
No, don't do that. We don't want to ruin it.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah. Like I said, this part came detached. Okay. I guess the glue had worn off while it was in the box over the last year. So you just, however you want to glue it, I'm not going to screw it up. That's the way it should go. But it kind of looks like he's in a recliner, so that's fine too.
Yeah, he's like a lazy boy.
Yeah. A little rascal. Okay, let's see here. Nova PD says, Merry Christmas. Let me take a call. John, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Oh, hi, Frank. Frank, Merry Christmas, by the way.
Merry Christmas.
Jay.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I meant to call you earlier and tell you, I know.
John, you sound very far away. Am I on speakerphone?
I'm sorry, Frank.
There you go.
Is that better?
That's much better. Go ahead.
Yeah, Frank, I meant to tell you, George Washington's Crossing down in PA, it's such a nice, they do a reenactment on Christmas Day.
Whoa.
And I went last year, and, it restored my hope in America again, because there was like 2,000 people there.
Wow.
And you just watch the reenactors take the Durham boats, the big boats, and they cross Delaware, and they got a guy like Matt all dressed up in George Washington regalia, and it's a lot of fun. It would be a great homeschool event to take your daughter to, and you make a family outing.
That would be great.
It was great, Frank.
2,000 people.
That's a lot, yeah.
On Christmas.
Yeah, on Christmas. They do it, I think 2 weeks before, and you pay $9. But
yeah.
On Christmas, it's free. And you just, they have reenactors out, and you can talk to people.
That would be a fun thing to do one year. That's really cool.
Well, you know what? It just goes to show that it doesn't get that much attention. Like if we were a country that had different priorities in the media and elsewhere, that's where all of the cameras would show up. And I'm sure that there's local coverage of it, just like there's local coverage of the Polar Bear Club on New Year's Day, where everybody goes running into the water at Playland.
Yeah.
But that would be a solitary focus of a country who is determined and dedicated to maintaining enthusiasm for its history.
But it's not.
Wow.
But
you know, Frank, I'm hoping this year with Trump, you know, and I'm half and half on him, but I'm hoping with the 250th,
birthday
celebration of America, that these events will start and people, or maybe the administration will shine a light on certain, because when I was younger in 76 as a kid, they had all these type of events going on, at Valley Forge and different things. And I can still remember it because I was just a little kid and we were coming out of that depressed era. And then to start having pride again, it was really great. And I'm hoping they, shine a light on some events, historical events.
If there's anything, and thank you for the call and Merry Christmas to you. This has been a wonderful call to get. If there's anything, John, that we can all really hope for in 2026 outside of the obvious, which is health, wealth, and happiness for all of our friends and family. Outside of that, it's such a special year to be alive in this country because of the anniversary.
Yeah.
And who knows what kind of special things we can see. And I just hope it is. There's something very daunting about 2025. There's something very daunting. I feel like we called a lot more balls than strikes. Personally, I know everybody I know, the people are having, I'm sure people out there are having good years, no doubt about it. But it's been a little bit of a challenge for me. I just see a lot of change and a lot of there's like a pregnant sense of anticipation.
I was going to say, it seems like a prepreration year for something.
It was I feel like the deck was being cleared and reshuffled.
Yeah.
And a new game is going to be getting dealt soon. Who knows?
Next week is going to be fun to go through a lot of things together and to sort of wrap up the year. And obviously I'm assuming part of that is going to be projections into 2026. I know Art Bell used to do that, right? His end of the year show where he did predictions.
Yeah, I think I have all my predictions laying around somewhere. If not, I had to have done it. But we have to take down our predictions for next year.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful thing to do.
Absolutely.
On the 30th, outside of the butt stuff.
Well, I mean that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, come on now. But yeah, all right. Well, here. You know what? Let's do the.
Yeah, I know you need to take a break so you can enter those names.
Yeah, well, I wanted to play maybe the Christmas truce.
Oh.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I love that commercial.
Let's play the Christmas truce for a second. Hold on a second. Give me a moment. You're talking about hopes for a new year. Yeah. I always talk about this, the where if we were left to our own devices, if we were allowed to just live our lives, what would the world be like? Would we be going out there and finding more reasons to collaborate and play soccer and do our thing and be good neighbors and take care of, or would we be calling ourselves back to the battlefield, back to the slaughter constantly? Who's always calling us back to the slaughter from those little moments of real life that we were enjoying? Yeah. That's a good thing to think about right now. Here we go, the Christmas truce.
Jenkins, Oakley, Knight. Ein Briter kommt! Ein Briter kommt!
Jim? Jim, no, don't do it!
Halt! Er ist nicht bewaffnet! Nein, Otto!
Jim!
My name is Jim. Mein Name ist Otto. Pleased to meet you, Otto. Freut mich. Rose, she's called. Die ist schön. Die ist schön. Danke. Happy Christmas. Frohe Weihnachten.
Just a moment of peace, you know?
It's a true story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that was 1914. And it was attempted in years that followed, but especially by like 1917, barely anybody was doing it because the war was so bitter at that point. Like it was just starting. There was a lot of hope that it would be a quick conflict. And it was so bitter. People just wanted to kill their way to the end. It's just awful. Awful.
I have no doubt that is the true spirit of 99% of human beings. You're talking about the 1% of psychotic people. I mean, truly, I don't know what else. I don't even use that word hyperbolically. When you've got people, and we talk about this all the time, there are people that we know right now in this country. I mean, you got, when I was on last week, what did I say? Lindsey Graham actually went out there and said, we're killing all the right people. When you have cretins like that in positions of power, he's not elite. We need to stop calling these people the elite. We need to start calling it what it is that most of us have no desire to be in any position of leadership. We're living our lives. We're trying to leave the world a better place, taking care of families, doing a million things. And so when you don't take interest in politics and leadership, then you are led by your inferiors. And people like Lindsey Graham and everyone like him are inferior. They're not anything special. They are nothing to be looked up to. They are nothing to be emulated. They would have that go on forever. And if it was up to the rest of us, I really truly believe that is what life would look like. And it's not idealistic. It's if you look at the history of humanity and the history of war, it's never... There would be no need for false flags if the nature of man was to constantly want to kill each other, right? Now, you can say what you want about historically, whether we started, tribalism is real and all of that. But I mean like the history of modern war. I mean, you've done this on your show before where you've walked through each of them. We've talked about the false flags that have to force countries to get involved, usually the United States, because the nature of people is just to want to be left alone.
Yes.
And so I look at something like that and it breaks my heart that we are the way we are. And that if you look and, there are a lot of people, I don't know if you saw recently, there was an interview done on Redacted with a military whistleblower who was talking about, it's not a question of whether we've encountered, extraterrestrials, whatever you want to call them. The question is, what's the arrangement? Are they looking upon us like they're not ready yet to join the sort of galactic family? They're still too young. They're still too warring. They still don't see the potential of, whatever you believe. That's what makes me sad is that the few who we call the elite, who we really need to stop using that term, they're the ones holding all of us back, in my opinion.
That's why the longer this drags on, the more I give a little bit more consideration to the idea that, well, it makes no sense that if there is any kind of intergalactic kind of neighbors or any kind of creatures that are from out there and are coming here, there's nothing. It's silly to think that any kind of world secular government would ever be able to stand in between some sort of a disclosure, unless, of course, the government itself is largely them. So,
or there's an arrangement, or there's some kind of an arrangement. I don't know what this guy had said in this interview, which I thought was interesting, right? Because we always talk about, do you remember Donald Trump actually tweeted this and then deleted it, which I thought was fascinating because I don't think he does anything by accident. But do you remember maybe a couple of months ago when he tweeted something about med beds? Do you remember this?
No.
Yeah. Like, soon there will be the ability to heal all humanity from, I mean, it was crazy. I mean, I think it was AI created. Well, I'm positive it was, but it came from his account.
I can use one of those med beds right now.
Right. And this whistleblower was talking, again, what do I know? I'm just telling you what, but it's interesting because I never considered this point because the interviewer said, well, it frustrates me because, my father just passed away from a stroke last year. And if this technology exists, why is it being hidden from people? And he said, I understand completely. He said, but at the core of a lot of these technologies is a power that humans may not be ready to wield yet. Look at atomic power, right? Like, we should be probably powering a lot of things, but the first thing we do is drop a bomb on a city. So his assertion was that these technologies, it's just not that humans aren't ready to receive these technologies because, yes, of course they can be used for wonderful things, but they could also be used for terror, which I never really actually, when you think about something like a med bed, you don't consider that, but we're talking about technology, so of course it can be used in that way. So I thought that was just an interesting perspective. Again, whether it's true or not, I don't know, but I thought it was interesting that Donald Trump had actually tweeted it and then deleted it. So it's weird. Oh,
I didn't see it at all.
Yeah, it was very brief.
I would just love to get to the point where we have one of those, I don't know, tiny little quartz cube that replaces your smart meter on the side of your house and just runs your entire house. You don't have to be connected to the lines by lines anymore.
Is there any doubt that all of that has existed for a long time and it's just a matter of...
It sounds almost primitive. It's the whole idea that maybe everything in a house could be powered by a self-generating crystal something that replaces your radioactive smart meter and doesn't even require wires. It almost sounds at this point like it should be primitive technology by now.
I just to give a plug to the YouTube channel, the Y-Files, they did a whole episode on all of the technologies that where the inventor died, and all of the things that they were working on. I wish I could remember the name of the episode for you.
The 100-mile carburetor, the 100-mile to a gallon carburetor.
Yeah, he highlighted several of those people and what happened to them. And if you think that's a coincidence, there's something probably wrong with you. And so you just have to wonder, what technologies are out there. Some of them are being suppressed for nefarious purposes, but I think other ones, I can see the point that this whistleblower was making, that some of them could be being withheld because the technology could be used to cause even more devastation. And we are likely to do things like that. We still have senators in power who celebrate the massacre of an extinction of people because of their ethnicity, right? They're Russians, right? We're killing all the rat people, right? Like that. Until that mentality is vanquished, I can understand why a technology that could be used for good will be used for evil. I can understand that.
Yeah.
And it's sad because, again, who suffers? Not him, us, the rest of us, which is what goes back to that beautiful commercial that I truly believe that is the nature of humans. And we are unfortunately allowing the few to sort of run the ship right into a wall.
You ever hear? Do you ever listen to? I know that we listen to slightly different music, but not too disconnected. You ever listen to Tool?
Sure.
You ever hear the song "Right in Two"?
I'm not sure.
I like the opening verses to that song, and that's what it says. It's pretty much goes back into that. Was it monkey killing monkey over pieces of the ground? Silly monkeys give them thumbs, they forge a blade, and where there's one, they're bound to divide it. And they continue on. I think the next lyric is about monkey killing monkey over pieces of the ground, give them thumbs, they make a club to beat their brother down. You know, just once again, and there's an innovation that you want to talk about primitive. I mean, some of the earliest tools. It's just, hey, this makes this so much more efficient. We can get more, construction done. We can go and we can transport food better, or we can smash somebody's head quicker. Everything. It comes down to dual use.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying. That old the people who have come forward long ago and said, hey, listen, if you think that a satellite is being put up into orbit without having dual use or some kind of backdoor access to somebody who can string together a military, Skynet of some sort. That's just what it is. Everything's got dual use.
Absolutely, and that goes for everything. So I don't know. I feel like we have that choice to make as humans, and we again. Left to our own devices, I do believe that we would want what was best. And I know this from inside my own industry. And I think this is the thing that people can't really wrap their minds around. And I wish that people could, because I think it would give them more discernment rather than just like rooting for their team. And I mean team, whatever that team is, whether it's your political team or whatever. And I really try to distance myself from that, which is why I love being an independent, which is why I don't really love belonging to any of in my own field, into any of the diet groups, because I find it to be obnoxious. And I find people to be, are you looking for an answer, or are you looking to be right? And what I can tell you for sure is that people in my field, some people who are honestly researching things, are really just trying to find the truth and trying to make things better. But I can also tell you for a fact that there are some people who hold positions of power who don't want things to get better, because that will change things and it could potentially ruin the industry that they're in. Like the perfect example that everybody knows, right? Cancer. They cure cancer. What happens to the billion-dollar cancer industry? It goes away. Now, does that mean that those people will never find anything else to do? Of course not. But that's not how humans are wired. They don't think down the road. They think immediacy. I will lose my job. I won't be able to pay for my family, whatever goes through a person's mind. But I'm telling you for a fact, if you can't reconcile the fact that not all people are trying to solve problems the way you and I do, the way we think about things, like why would this person do this? It makes no sense. It doesn't make sense because you're proceeding from a place where you assume that problems are trying to be solved. What I'm telling you is that not all problems are trying to be solved. Sometimes problems exist for a very useful purpose. And
well, that gets right back to why I spent a little. You and I, we did a show last Tuesday about what was going on in Australia and in Europe and the Islam question and rise in anti-Semitism and all that stuff and migration.
Good example, yeah.
And the day before that, I had Leo Zagami on. We talked about some stuff, and then it was I think that was that Thursday. I had to harken back to those first two nights because more had come out. There was the European Union president lady or whatever had made a Hanukkah address, and she's making all of this, like rah. We're going to, European culture is Jewish culture and all that stuff. You're just going down that road again. And I'm listening to it, and not only is what she's saying in many respects absurd, but again, I asked myself, if this person was really trying to solve a threat problem to a certain group of people, if not a threat problem to the entire continent, because the continent of Europe, there is a very big problem, and it's only being reported on in very small, politically potent ways. The political potency is which group is getting shit. They don't care about native white Christian Europeans getting shit. That there's no political mandate there. If we start making it about what's for the best for all Europe, then Europe gets saved, and obviously they don't want Europe to be saved.
Right.
I said it would take an autist of the greatest degree, who would be the black sheep at any cafeteria table, to put that together for people about 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But now, and I think this is just because the Hegelian dialectic is so broken, where you're saying some problems are not there to be solved. Well, when they present us with a problem and then they present us with a solution that so clearly, unless you are retarded, that you present us with a problem and then the solution is so clearly going to make the problem worse.
Right.
So clearly. Then that's the point we're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather be there than slowly drowning and having nobody notice. I think that so many more people are noticing. And
I think you're right. I think that's also what something like COVID did. When their backs are against the wall, they make mistakes. And even though those mistakes, because people still, for what it's worth, people still believe. I mean, they run to the mainstream media for certain things, right? We make fun of their ratings, but when something catastrophic happens in the world, people still go to that source very often. And so they're, but when they're backed against the wall, they make these kinds of mistakes, and you start to peel off people little by little. And right, COVID was a big part of waking people up going, wait a minute, the lines in the grocery store don't make any sense. Right? So I'm safe if I walk in the same direction as somebody, but if somebody walks in the opposite direction of me in the same aisle, all bets are off, right? Sitting down with your mask on, and when you stand up, you got to put your mask back on, but when you sit down, you can eat, you can take it off. People started to realize the absurdity right there. But unfortunately, it's still taking some time, right? So even though some of these things, like you were just talking about, I mean, that conversation about mass migration and which groups are allowed to be victims and which ones can we leverage for political gain, and it wakes up a lot of people. But unfortunately, you still have, I mean, that AmFest was the perfect example of that. I told you, I can't believe seeing people who I formerly respected backing anything that Ben Shapiro has to say anymore. I mean, again, I'll say it again. If that guy is what is conservatism, and I know he's not, but if he proclaims and somehow he also proclaims to be the one who can dictate who's in the club and out of the club, that's a club I don't want to be a part of. And it's just remarkable when you had that. I mean, he was the first speaker, and he came out and he just basically trashed Tucker Carlson and Megyn Kelly, and which I was kind of surprised about, demanding that people disavow this and this. Who the hell are you, Ben Shapiro? The guy who's never admitted fault through the many times he's been wrong about major things. He just moves right on to the next thing that he's certainly certain about, right? And I saw that and I was like, wow, this guy is over. He is over. His ratings are plummeting. He just looks so unpalatable as a human being, and yet Twitter was awash with people. I went on just to see what people were saying about his speech, and I couldn't believe some of the defenders and some of the people that I know. And I was like, well, there you go. That's the divide. Yeah. You have a choice to make.
Yeah, well.
It's gross.
I mean, I had something else here, too.
What do you got?
I have a voicemail that was left here by Todd. Let's see here. Hold on. Problematic Todd out there in Oregon. Listen to this. I heard the first 15 seconds. I think it'd actually be more relevant now than ever before.
Frank, this is Problematic Todd. I wanted to comment on your poll question last night about Nicki Minaj. I voted for total clown show, and here's why. Christians, I believe, are way too quick to drop their guard and let these people in as soon as they stand up on a stage and proclaim that they're a Christian. Let us not forget, Nicki Minaj once dressed as the whore of Babylon at the Grammys. She surrounds herself with a slew of occulted symbolism, like all of these other MK Ultra celebrities, from the 666 hand sign to the devil horns hand sign, always the one-eyed symbolism, to the Masonic checkerboard floors. It goes on and on. She also once talked about how she has an altar who, quote, was born out of rage and who she cannot get rid of. We're talking about a demon possession. In my opinion, this is clearly infiltration by the enemy who is positioning himself on the world stage for the purposes of deception, just as the Bible warns, using his minions like Nicki Minaj and, yes, likely Erica Kirk. When Erica covered for Nicki after the assassin comment and said she knows the Lord is strong in Nicki's heart, I wonder what Lord she's talking about. All right, Frank, that's my problematic 2 cents of the day. I hope all is well. Merry Christmas to you and your family and all the Franklies.
Okay.
Interesting.
I wonder what people thought about it. Now, I'm always I want people to people to make conversions, and I want
you
people
have to leave room open for that. Absolutely, yeah.
But it just I also didn't know like what. I know that Nicki Minaj more and more has been like wondering where the hell all of her tax money is going. I see the retweets. I see people. Looks like so and so is asking some real questions about money being wasted and what's hers and what's a human right, and where priorities are misplaced. But I don't know. I don't know a person's heart.
Who could?
Erica Kirk apparently knows her heart, and I just like I said, I have very little tolerance for those types of events anyway. Not to say that everybody who shows up there is, I'd be curious to hear. I'm generally curious to hear what people like Tucker Carlson say when they have a big audience in front of them.
Yeah.
But it's.
I don't, I think one of the things we should learn from this, and hopefully we have learned from, again, going back to COVID, because I think that was a pivotal moment in human history, is that we shouldn't really care what celebrities say about anything. Whether they're agreeing with us or not agreeing with us. I want us to sort of strip away from this celebrity culture. I think that's one of the best things we could do. But like you, I have no idea. I mean, what Problematic Todd said could be completely correct. Or it could be a true awakening, and we have to, sort of allow for that process. Now, here's the question, which is also why I say we should move away from celebrity culture. And you said this before, and I completely agree. When somebody does take that step into a certain direction, they shouldn't automatically be given general status in the, army of the awakened. You know what I'm saying? Like that tends to happen because they carried clout in one place, and now they're like, "Hey guys, I realize this is true. I'm going to be your leader." Like, no, right? Like, so
she just came from the left,
right? We should not allow that, right? Like that is not okay. That is not, So I think we need to, But like you said, I do my best not to know them by their fruits. I just like to see rather than what people say, I like to see how people act and what they do. And for the most part, celebrities, I don't care about what they have to say. I just don't. Just if I'm into your art, I'm into your art. And if it happens to be that you're a genuine person, then I'll probably know that over time, and I'm not going to make a snap decision. And if I happen to know you personally, but I really, it drives me crazy when people say, I trust this person. Like even a podcaster, it's like, why do you trust? I trust you because I know you. I've been to your house. Like we've talked a million times. But to say that like I trust Tucker Carlson just to say, or like whoever, it's like trust? I don't know about trust. There's a word for it. I can't remember it. For that sort of like the invention of a relationship, which is only one-sided through a
parasocial.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah.
Parasocial.
I just kind of learned that for the first time recently, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I knew the phenomenon, but I didn't really know it had a name, and that's very interesting. But I can see how it develops because people sit there and they watch you all night, Frank, and they think they know you, and that's a tribute to you.
Look at the reaction to Matt tonight.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of people at home, and this is a legitimate thing, they got the same reaction as or a similar reaction as someone they knew knocking on their door at home and just coming into the living room and hanging out. And that's a great thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
And there are productions that really that make their approach to what they are doing on a nightly basis is really a little bit more clinical and a little bit more packaged. And here it is, and what you got. And then there are shows that aim to be parasocial, create parasocial links with people, and so that on nights that we're not just drowning in news, we can open up the lines about any kind of a thing going on in over the course of a lifetime that really it means something. So.
No, it does. There's a positive side to it. I just want to make sure that people.
Yeah, I get you. I get it.
Yeah, there's another side to that can be Someone can use that against you, is what I'm saying.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. We're going to do a little bit over on the other side of the flip side.
Oh, it's already 9.
I know. Well, in a little bit. Let me just get through the super chats because I think we're about ready to pull the plug. Let's see here. Jay Britz says, Merry Christmas, Frank and Jay, and so incredibly generous. Thank you, Jay.
Merry Christmas.
Jay Britz is another one. He's him and Stowe Stube have been overwhelming me as long as everybody else too, but they usually play off of each other.
I know. Are they both from Massachusetts?
I don't know. They just fight with each other in super chats, and they're wonderful. Dave Slayton says hello and sends a super chat. Thank Dave Slayton.
Hello, Dave.
Jerez Jono says, I want that crippled Black Pete. Jerez Jono. Okay, you're in there. Let's see. Here now, Josh. Hey, Frank, got a Christmas bonus. So did you. Thanks for the show. Josh.
Hey.
Another year, if we could give another year of seeing Josh out there too, that would be great. That's Stoner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, Tom Wilbur says, always a great show. Got to be in it to win it. Have a Merry Christmas. I added you before. Thank you, Tom. Francis Marion, I added you before. She says, eBay has a black wheelchair Santa for $7,500. It's worth more than an ounce of gold. We covered that. We covered it. It's crazy.
$7,500.
I tried calling that guy twice.
I know. I heard one of them when you did.
He didn't pick up.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be outed for selling this thing for $7,500.
I just wonder if he thinks he's.
Did it sell? Did it sell?
How that? No way.
I don't know.
Unless he bought it for himself.
Someday in 5,000 years, that is going to be worth $7,500.
Yeah. Okay. Gribble Sillin, one last one for him. Thank you so much, Gribble. There you go. Let's cut it off right there. Nova PD says, Merry Christmas, boys. I hope you have a great Christmas and great to see you again, Matt Washington. I put Nova in there before.
Washington.
Grayson Pro, I put him in. Merry Christmas to you and yours, Frank. Thank you, Gray. And to Daily News, Merry Christmas. Endlessly grateful for your show and all the Frankly and Franciscans. Here's to a grand 2026. Denise Daly. Thank you, Denise. I have you in there as well from before. Browntail for the Matt Fund. Browntail is one of our pilots out there.
Ah.
Browntail for the Matt. I'll have to tell Matt. Thank you so much. Patriotic Girl says, sign me up for the Christmas raffle. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I got you in there, Patriotic Girl. Wow, we have 172 names in here.
Whoa.
It's the biggest we've ever done. Well, it's the last one, and this is a relic I can't get back unless I find another one. I'm gonna have to look for another one.
I'm gonna be on the lookout, that's for sure. Where was it originally being sold in stores? Like Target?
Target.
Wow. I never saw that.
To think that we could have gone to a local Target and just wiped them out.
Just bought like 40 of them.
I bought 6.
That's a lot.
I gave them out. I gave it to like.
What did the person at the register say when you bought?
I got it online.
Oh, that's too bad.
There was a limit. There was a limit.
Humbini
says, "Have Tori on. She knows about med beds. She smokes and knows things. Merry Christmas, blessings to all." Tori, I haven't. Tori is.
You actually introduced me to her. The first time I ever heard her was on your show. I was driving, I don't know, from New York to Boston, and I remember thinking, this chick is cool. And got a great voice. And that was the first time I ever, your interview with her was the first time I ever heard of her.
I haven't spoken to her formally in so long, but she's always been so nice to me and always very complimentary on her show because my cousin Sherry keeps up with her. And anytime she pays a compliment to my show, Sherry tells me, and I'm always just, she's very kind.
And she's awesome with she's super smart with biology and biochemistry and science. So anytime she talks about that stuff, I always love to listen because I always learn something.
Okay, here's a lot. And now on Pilled, I'm going to read your messages on the flip side, but here's the names. Esther, Sharon, Corey, Stephen and Lori, Kay Landry, Secret Weapon, Rev, Tracer, Twice, Molly Artie, Deansies, Cat Squirrel, Ham Solo, Amethyst Cat, and Nath W. That's it.
Ham Solo.
That's it, everybody. It's over. Stop. With that being said, let us see who now is going to win The Black Wheelchair Santa. The Chris Ann Hall non-compliant documentary. The Set the Charge 2017 official album, Sky Goes On. The McDonald's Farmer's Almanac 2026.
McDonald had an almanac.
And also a full bag of signals. I mean, Jay just shook his head. That's a $90 bag right in and of itself.
Gift.
Animal-based meal replacement, not just protein. It'll enhance your protein shake, meal replacement, and a full bag of Dulsa. Wow. And the ever-appreciating ounce of silver. Who's going to get it? Let's see. Jay, please, a drum roll. And the winner is Merry Christmas. One patriotic girl.
Woohoo!
One patriotic girl. I think that is a Rumble. I think that is
Rumble.
I think that's a Rumble winner. Wow. One patriot. Listen, one person out of 170 entries. It wasn't 170 people, but still, that's what I'm saying. There were people who put in, a handful of entries there. And I think one patriotic girl, 2, something like that. So the odds, may the odds ever be in your favor, everybody.
Frank, does that have a visual with it, with your name picker, or does it just randomly pick it?
It just randomly picks it. Here, hold on.
So when we did the pate party, we gave away a few things, and I found one called Wheel of Names, and it looks like Wheel of Fortune, and you put the names in there, and it actually spins it. So if you're ever looking for one, you can put on screen. Holy mackerel!
Random name picker.
This is like a DOS version of what I.
Yeah, and then you could filter out duplicates.
Okay.
You can split by whatever, and then you pick random name, and boom. There's our winner.
Interesting. Okay. If you ever wanted to gamify it, Wheel of Names is a fun one because it actually has a whole visual. It's the Wheel of Fortune, except all the names are on there and actually spins the wheel. So it's kind of fun. Yeah.
Oh, then maybe I'll do that
if
sometime.
you ever wanted to play around with
I mean, there's going to be so many, 170 slots.
Yeah. But I think it takes up to 1,000.
Okay.
Well, so when I was looking for your thing and I thought, oh, Frank uses one, and I tried to find it and I ended up finding the Wheel of Names by accident. And I was like, oh, look at that. That's kind of fun. So.
Well, you know what? We're going to be giving away so much more stuff in 2026. In fact, remember everybody that Santa 45 is still active on healthreclamationproject.com. That is something that I would say if you need a last minute gift, to somebody who is looking to, they have expressed interest in improving their health, get them linked up with Jay. Say, hey, listen, I got you a month over at healthreclamationproject.com. This guy is great. Here's some of his material. Anybody that wants to just put a fresh step forward for the new year, healthreclamationproject.com.
That's right.
Link up with this guy. He's a good guy.
Next week, we might even do for the last show of the year, we might even do a month giveaway or something like that, just to play around again.
We could put that into the raffle.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. But yeah, come along. We got videos. We got all kinds of stuff. We're creating a lot of new content for next year, not to mention the lives every week. So you get to come on and do a Q&A with us. And so,
well, in the meantime, I just want to tell you all, thank you. I know this is not the last we're going to see each other this year, but the night before Christmas Eve is very special for the show. Love you all. And just thanks for the good times. Thanks for the good times, even during some uneasy times. And, that's just the way life is for everybody. But there's something special about coming here at 7:00 for now, almost 20 years. It's going to be 20 years in about a month and a half. Wow. And I just love it. I love it. And thank you guys for everything. Also, I would say before we leave off on a very familiar note and we then meet you guys on the flip side until the lights go out, I would say we have so many members only things that are coming up. I wanted to tell you all again, if you are a monthly sponsor through Patreon, Subscribestar, QuiteFrankly.tv, through Pilled, or YouTube members, wherever the hell you're a subscriber, you all get the same stuff. Unless, of course, if you're on Patreon, Subscribestar, that's when you can do all the specialty things like being a pen pal with me and other stuff. But check the members only sections. I put up so much stuff for you. You've gotten so much extra stuff over the course of this holiday season so far. And just yesterday, On the members only sections and the members only blog, I put up a family eggnog recipe that I got it from my buddy Gypsy. I told you it's one of the best things we ever tasted. It doesn't require 3 to 5 days of just sitting around and aging like the Washington eggnog did. You can make it right there. It comes out so creamy and fluffy. You can eat it with a spoon. It is, and it's potent too. It's awesome. You wanted to show up someplace and bring a gift and just concoct that thing and just make people go, wow, what the hell is this? I'm telling you, go and grab the ingredients for this eggnog recipe. You still have time to bring this as a gift anywhere. You're going to love it. All right. That's on the members only section. Become a member for as little as $5 a month. On YouTube, that's the nugget. It's like, it's $9.99, but it comes down to $5 once Google takes its 30%. Anyway, I'll catch you on the flip side. But first, and I know Jay's going to love this, a holiday tradition that we cannot ignore. We will be back on Friday morning. But for now, enjoy this, and I'll catch you on the other side of the credits.
The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world. It's Wait, what? I thought you were starting to laugh. Laugh? It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. You can't see that. I'm gonna throw up. Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. Oh God, no! 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 Frank would be screaming. This is terrible, terrible. The screams of what I was doing sounds like I was being scalded by a hot wax. Holy night. Holy night. This is not right. I am so mad. Oh, holy night. Oh, holy night. The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long live. Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt his worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, I have no idea. Let's hear. Pray to God.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
All right, everybody, we are not done yet. I'd love to see you guys for a couple more minutes over on the flip side. The link is in the chat room. Much love to you and your families. I can't express that any more clearly. Sending all the love I got to you and yours, wherever the hell you are, whatever you're doing. Hope this show keeps you company, and write in and become a friend in 2026. Talk to you in a little bit.